Genshin Impact, in my opinion, is often considered as one of the greatest games ever. And to start things, can you please stop, mouse? I'm trying to make a video. Oh, wait, let me get him off. Genshin Impact is often considered as one of the best games I've ever played in my entire life. And to celebrate my 1 year of Genshin Impact, I, do not. Mousy, please stop. Don't get on the table, okay? Stop. I'm trying to make a video. Um, Now to celebrate my 1 year of Genshin Impact, we're gonna go all the way back to the character archives. January 30th, 2025 was Genshin Impact. Me playing Genshin Impact was the first ever time I got my hands on Genshin Impact was January 30th, 2025. And yes, I did receive Amber because she's a free character. And then January 31st, I got Kaya, I got Lisa, and then Barbara. I think that was from a banner. I think this is from the standard banner. I don't know. And then we got Execute. I got him for free because apparently he's a free character if you try to do the quest thing. But my first ever 4-star character might actually surprise you. Because it's not a one of these Mondstadt characters. It's not one of these other characters. But it was literally like what she's literally my main and really cool. So this was my first ever 4-star character from the limited banner. I'm being serious. And then we got Noelle. She doesn't count because she already has her own banner, so she kind of doesn't count. But the limited banner, Lanyan, was my first ever 4-star pulled off from the banner. And what did I do? Did I ignore her? Did I even do anything? No. I decided to build her. And here are the results. So we got 705, 84. Really good crit rate, but I mean good crit damage, but I really want to get more crit rate. So yeah, and also good ER as well. Sacrificial fragments for her weapon. Now, it was originally this one, but this one I decided to switch because apparently somebody suggested, Swiftcat, are you gonna use sacrificial fragments? And I was like, wait, I already have this. And Mono was the current user, but Lanyan, I used it on her. I used her, the sacrificial fragments for her as the weapon. And really good EM as well. After damaging an opponent with an elemental skill, it has its own chance to end its own CD, which basically means cooldown. Could only occur every 10-30 seconds. Which is good. So whoever said that, thank you very much. Now the artifacts. She is a DPS. Animal damage bonus. So let's start with this one. Now this is a really good flower, but I really want to increase the crit rate. I mean, I don't know, but the crit damage is actually good, so I probably won't be able to do that. Really good attack, feather. But I wish this one was, I wish one of these were, like, crit rate. But I decided to stick with it. Really good, sands. Now, for the sands, I think I probably want to switch, like, change this to the crit rate to make it higher. But I don't know. This one is good. Now, this one, I kind of want to do it with, either this one or this one. But we'll have to see. But this one is actually really good. Animal damage bonus, attack, crit rate, and crit damage. I really wanted to increase both of these. And then this one, this is the circulate is a work in progress. This one's actually really good. It has really good crit rate, but I really want to get all three of these stats and not have defense. So yeah. So yeah, this land in is actually really good. Solyars. Alright. Got her to C2. And 6, 10, 10. I want to get this one to level 10. I don't know if I will, but we'll see. Because apparently this stupid thing where I had to, like, wait for, like, refreshes. This is so dumb. Like, why can't I just do it, like, all that much? So yep. And then she became my favorite character all this time. I started, I actually loved her so much, dude. She was so fun to play as. She's amazing. Her elemental skill is freaking great, dude. Like, oh my gosh. And then all of that, I decided to build almost all the other characters. One of my personal favorites. So we have Malvika, which I absolutely loved her because of her bike. Also, that freaking crazy scene right there. Boom. And then we got Sitlali. She's in a work of progress. Varessa, though. Now, I was happy I got Varessa, because I really wanted Varessa. And yes, I gave her the Eye of Perception, and also this. Farida, I was shocked that I got Farida. Also, I don't know why she has a lot of defense. She probably... Shh. She's also in a work in progress, so don't make fun of me. So yeah, I got her this one. Sacrificial Sword. Also, I'm gonna give her the elemental skill damage for, like, I don't know, probably DPS or something. I don't know. I think she's a support. She's just a support, so... Kaching originally, but I got Varessa, so she's off the table. Mona, I still use Mona, even though I gave her the magic guide because of the freaking affected Hydros. She is currently C3, which is crazy. If I get her C6, I'm gonna start crying. I gave her the Hydro damage bonus set because of the Hydro, because she's a catalyst. That's the reason why. And I'm probably gonna, and also this one's level 9. Kali is literally like one of my only Dendro characters I use. The stringless. And then we got her the Dendro bonus set. And then Daya, I originally used Daya, but now I don't because I got Malvika, because she's actually better. Diona, I use her, and then all the other stuff, I don't really use all that much. Layla is actually really cool too. So, now, let's talk about why I decided to play Genshin Impact, and why it was my favorite. Number one, the reason why I play Genshin Impact is because the characters. Not actually the characters, but there was one YouTube video. If we go to my YouTube real quick, let's just go all the way here. So, what made me want me to play Genshin Impact was this video right here, which was really funny. You should definitely watch it. It's this video right here. This video, all the way back from 2021. And then I started to watch more Genshin Impact, and more Genshin Impact, and more Genshin Impact. And then I was like, you know what? Why not give it a try? So what I did is I gave Genshin Impact a try, and boom. Oh, it's already February 8th. I totally forgot about, like, all this stuff. Gosh dang it. But that's fine, it's fine. So yeah. And then I got it a try. I freaking enjoyed the game. I loved it so much. And then I started to continue playing Genshin Impact, and more and more and more times. And then, yes, this is how much I got through. Mondstadt, all the waypoints cleared. Lille, all of them cleared. I got all that done. This is done. This one's also done. Inazuma, I really didn't much. I didn't really like Inazuma. I didn't really like go to Inazuma all that much because I just, it's really like the most confusing part of all. But this is actually cool. I'm gonna try to get all these teleport waypoints. This one I don't know what that is, and then all that stuff. Sumeru, my personal favorite region. All the teleport waypoints complete. All that cleared. Desert Sumeru, all that's cleared. And then we got Natland, which is my favorite, except for these three right there. And then all that. I'm going to try to get these four, but apparently I can't because Paimon hates me. And then Nodcry. Let's talk about Nodcry. Nodcry was amazing. I don't know why I got a lot of hate whenever it first launched. I mean, not first launched, but whenever it first got announced. I was really excited for Nodcry. I actually never knew this I never knew this, but Nodcry is my favorite, dude. Also, I didn't get these two, but yeah. And also the new Nodcry area, really sick. And I got this one to level 100. This one is where's this one? This one's level 100. I'm gonna try to get all these to level 100. Also, I'm probably gonna try to get exploration to level 100. All these, I don't know if I will because apparently this is gonna take like 24 plus hours. My cat is on my table. He's just chilling there. Yeah. So I would say my favorite region of all these has to be. I have three favorites. One of them is Lille, Simiru, and Natlan. Natlan. My least favorite is sadly Inazuma because I don't even go to Inazuma all that much, and literally, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, dude, I could. And also, now let's talk about why I love Genshin Impact. There are three reasons why. One, the story. The story about on Genshin Impact was so freaking good. Like almost every story, okay? You know, you make friends along the way, you start battling off, like, confronting Storm Terror, defeating the child in the Golden House, confronting Raiden Shogun. Yeah, you meet, like, every single character in the game, and that's the second one. Characters. Like Lanyon, for example.
Whatever I feel like, I suppose.
Okay, I'll stop. Like Lanyon, for example. Lanyon, my favorite character of all time. And then we got Malvika. And number three. The game is open world. Like, you just use your map, try to look for any sort of thing you want to go to. Like, for example, I want to go to Fontaine. I want to go underwater. Because apparently it's the only region you can go underwater, which is crazy. Because I was like, oh my gosh, dude. Like, dude, you can't tell me this is just peak. You can't tell me this is peak, right? This is just awesome, dude. And then we got this thing, and then you can just use those to defeat your enemies. So yeah, if that thing appears like this one right there, then that means you can just hold the thing, boom. That's just it. And then we also have, oh yeah, number 4 as well. I forgot about that. Number 4, the secrets. I like the Chasm, Son Bygone Eras, and this thing. And another thing I like about Genshin Impact is the pot. It's confusing at first, but once you get once you get the use of it, it's actually really cool. Now, of course, I chose the area of Simiru because Simiru is my favorite region. You can talk to this dude. This guy right here. He actually changes his form every time you upgrade your trust rank. And then we also have this. You got to make sure this one's already up to purple, and then you can just invite which character you want to have for your pot. You have to wait for this one because this takes, I think, 24 plus hours. And then we also have crate furnishing. You can create your own furnitures. This one's actually cool. We gotta wait for an hour for this. Oh my gosh, dude, this is gonna take like 5 freaking months. And then we also have realm style too, which, in my opinion, pretty cool. We have the Swirling Isles. We have this one. This is basically Fontaine. This is Natlan. I think this one's this one's Inazuma, I think. And I think this one is the Simiru Desert, and I don't know about this one. I think that's Mondstadt. But yeah.
If you ever
Also, every Friday through Sunday, this dude appears. And
the one before you.
He uses some stuff. He actually you can purchase all those with these things. These are called realm currencies, and they're only used in the pot, which, in my opinion, is pretty cool. And then we also have some of these. Like, let's go to, no, we're not going to Mondstadt. We're going to Samaru. Alrighty. Let's just head to Samaru and show you why Genshin Impact is great. Why what else there is about Genshin Impact being such a really good game. Um, the dailies. Every day, every week, you are received commissions where you can complete all 4. The best way by doing this is by using all your resin on domains. Domains are basically things where you can get your artifacts for your characters if you want to build your favorite character, or the required characters if you want to like do something like Overload, for example, or Swirl. Domain weapons. These are like every like for example, the weapon that I had for Malvika is like every Wednesday or something like that, Saturday. And then we also have talents, which is basically talents for your characters to level them up to make them stronger. And then we also have these, which is basically for like levels 6 through 10, I think, right? Yeah, I think so. And these 3, you may ask yourself, Swiftcat, what are these things? These are weekly events where you can use they reset. I think this one is gonna reset. This one's already been reset, and this one has Pyro, Hydro, and a Geo, which I don't even use Geo at all. And then we also have this thing, which I don't even know. I don't even know what this is. But this is basically for the feeder. We also have the Spiral Abyss. Pretty cool stuff. And then we also have enemies if you want to defeat your favorite your favorite enemy boss or something like that, like elite enemies, boss enemies, like this one for example. Let me just go over here. You just click navigate, and then boom. So I want to show you my Landian first. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna use the sit lolly and Landian method here. So let's just go. Alright, actually we're just gonna use Malvika. So here we go. We're gonna beat this guy. So yeah, that's actually crazy, dude. So yeah, you could just, it basically has a track where you can just track the enemy where it will spawn. Like this Rune Guard. I want to show you my elemental burst on this dude with my Malvika. It didn't really do that much, but sometimes it will do around like 8k. Okay. So, oh yeah, another thing about why Genshin Impact is great is the character, the 5-star character burst animations, like Varessa, which is amazing. And also the character quotes, which are amazing as well. And then we also have hit Sitlali, which in my opinion is really funny.
You two, time to end them.
I couldn't stop laughing about that. Like, that is actually funny as heck. Now, another thing why Genshin Impact is great, oh yeah, these, hold on, quests. Especially story quests. So basically, Genshin Impact has this thing where you can use story quests. There are different types of 5-star characters that you can do. You can just do any of these quests. These things are completed because I already completed all these. Like, we can just do all of this. So, Farina needs an Act 2 quest, but all these quests are amazing. Now these are the quests that I haven't done yet. The ones that says the one that says available. These 3 are currently in progress. I think I'm gonna do Mizuki and then Malvika, and then I don't know about Durin. I probably won't do Durin's at all. But yeah. And then we also have hangout quests, which are basically just hangouts. So you hang out with a person, and then you just talk to make friends. Okay, that's it. I wish there was a Landian one. If there was a Landian one, that would be crazy. But she's actually the forgotten character. Then we have Tribunal Chronicles, which are exclusive to Netlands. These are basically just event quests like Kanich, and then we got Sitlali, and then we got all the other stuff. And then we also have world quests, which are basically the ones that you can just do, and then they'll change like different aspects of like for example the wet thing in Sumeru. Hold on, let me look right here. Somewhere, I think it's somewhere around here, right? Probably should. Let me just go there. But I know it's something like that. So yeah, you just go around here. I think it's it's right here. So you just go down, you just go over there.
Look out below.
And then this thing right here under there. There was once a circle, but it's gone now, and it was actually raining. So this thing will be right there, but you have to complete a world quest to complete to get this thing off, and then you can explore over there, which basically shows there's a teleport waypoint there, but it won't show in your game. But once you complete the quest, it will show in the game there. If you guys know what I mean. So, yup. Now, Battle Pass. We gotta talk about the Battle Pass. I don't know why they added this, but I never reached to level 50 yet, but I really do want to reach level 50 though, so, Basically, we got all these, missions. We got daily missions, which basically, we're log in, complete daily commissions 4 times. Basically means you have to complete 1, 2, 3, and 4. Mine 10 items, and then use the total original resin. Now, I actually like these. This is actually cool, but I never gotten to level 50. Also, I'm not doing this. I cannot do that. And then we also have a BP bounty. I don't know what this is, but it basically means, I think it basically means where you can just use, you can just, like, get, like, every single, item, or maybe one item, I don't know, but it's one of those things. Oh yeah, another thing, the wish system. Now, I'm currently saving my primos, because I really wanted to have a Kanich, but yeah, we got new Valette, and then we got the new character, Zabai. Bang. And then we also have these 3 4-stars. And then we have the Noel, which is basically the beginner's wish. And then we also have the standard one, which has standard 4-star characters. So if we go to, I think it's in details, list of items. And then these are the standard characters. So we got Daya, Kaching, Jichi, Jean, Diluc, Mona, Tainari, and Mizuki. And then we also have all this. We got the weapons. These are basically the weapons for, the, standard weapons. And then we also have these characters that appear in the, 4-star, all the banners. And then we also got the 3-star items, which I really want them removed. But, yeah. And then we also have the weapons, which basically means they have their, signature weapons for, like, New Valette, for example. The Catalyst book is for New Valette. The sword is for Zabai. The shop, Stardust Exchange, basically means, if you pull for like a 3-star, you get Masterless Stardust, but if you pull for like a weapon or a constellation character that you already have, you get the Masterless Star Glitter. So this one is for this one, and this one is for this one. But if you want to be really, 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 really greedy, you can just purchase with Primo Gems, which are a complete waste. And then we also have Genesis Crystals. If you may be wondering, if you may be asking yourself, how do I get Genesis Crystals? They're basically real money you can purchase. And then they also have the Blessing of the Welcome Moon, which you can instantly gain Genesis Crystals and 90 Primo Gems. And then character outfit skins, which cost Genesis Crystals and not real life money, which is crazy. But yeah, my personal favorite, I do love Diluc. Hu Tao is freaking crazy, dude. Hu Tao might be my favorite character skin. Also, I freaking love this animation. I mean, I don't think. Like, we...
Toodaloo.
And also, oh, Nilu's is really cool, too. Like, oh my gosh, I wish I had her, too. If I had Nilu, bro, I would have been, like, a Nilu main. Nah, I probably won't. But, So, yep. And then we also have, history. I don't even know, but people say pity, which I don't even know what pity is. I think my pity is... Hold on, let me see. Okay, 4-star. Got all that. Okay. Okay, so this is all that. I think my pity... I'm gonna say 74 pity. I don't know. But yeah. Also, the events. Let me just go over there real quick. Yes, the events. So these are just weekly events. They're just time remains things. I don't know. But yeah, there's we got the battle pass records where you just do all that. That's basically what it is. Time runs are daily. They're just for every character that appears, they have a test run where you can just test the character, see how strong they are. If you want them, you can have them. For example, which I probably won't have any of these characters. Also, we have these. I don't know if I'm gonna... Oh, wait, this is daily, right? Yeah, I think this is daily. Then we also have the card game, which is TCG. And I never done that. And then we also have this, which is the Wonderland. And we'll get to that later. And then Constellations. I've already done mine, and I got C2 Mona, and then after that I got C3 Mona because I freaking lost my 50-50. Yeah. Oh yeah. 50-50 basically means you can get either 5-star. If you win the 50-50, you get the featured 5-star character. But if you lose the 50-50, then you'll get a standard character, standard 5-star character. And then the Traveler on Winter Night is basically the Honor Conquest. You can gain Primo Gems from that. The Exploration rewards, you can get Primos from that as well. And then we also have this, which I don't even know what this is. It's basically a boss for the character you can like get. And then we also have the theater, and yes, it's that as well. And then you can also get the Primo Gems if you want. Yeah. That's it. Now, what else is cool about the game is, I think this will be my last one. Or actually, no, there is two. The first one is cooking. Let's just go to Mondstadt because it's easier. Cooking in Genshin Impact. So we have this person right here, and then there's this thing called cook. You press F, and then you can cook any of the ingredients that you have. You can just put them in there, like this one right here. So I have this and this. Cook, and then you can select the character. The best one is Diona because she cooks. She's the highest one that cooks. And then the character bonus is just basically you don't get the item. So we just cook manually. Now, always target for the orange one because it's the perfect one to do. And then we also have the auto cook, which you can just cook and it'll automatically perfect you with that as well. So, Yup. Basically what that means. And just like that, I got a bonus because I used Diona. And then we also have this thing where you can just cook all these, like flour, rye flour, sugar, spice, and crab roe, which I don't even know what that is, but that sounds disgusting. Yeah. That's it. Not actually it, but we also have this thing right here called the alchemy, which is awesome. I actually hate the alchemy so much. I'm kidding. But this is where you can get all of these talents, all of the freaking ascended character level ups, etc. Like, for example, this one, it was for Lanyan, so I used that. I craft, and then boom. I used it on Lanyan while she was level 80. Yup. So yeah, we have all these. We also have buffs, which I think, yeah, this is for, like, the required characters. Lisa's the highest because apparently she's a freaking mage, Mondstadt. Now let's go back to our characters, and then we have the profile. We got story, which story-wise, lore-wise, looks really good. Like character story, all the way to that, Song of Swallows, and Vision. And then we also have the voiceovers where you can just talk about random things, like for example, about Hu Tao, which is my favorite.
Director Hu always seems so upbeat and cheerful. Even when the situation was desperate, she was always there with a joke to cheer me up. I haven't known her long, so I was wondering, is she always like that? In any case, starting from today, I hope all her smiles are out of genuine happiness, rather than an effort to reassure other people.
Exactly what she said. And then we also have more about Lanyan, which all this is just about her. And then we also have the hobbies, troubles, favorite food, least favorite food, receiving a gift, birthday, about Ascension intro, feeling about Ascension. Basically means you just level it up, and then she'll quote about what she was gonna say. And this one right here, whenever I got her to what is it? Ascended to level 6. I mean, no. What the heck am I saying? Ascended to like level 90. This is what she said.
The humble swallow builds with mud, and yet is never without a nest. So don't underestimate me. With how strong I've become, I should be more than capable of protecting you now. It's all thanks to your help, of course. Thank you so much.
What she means about protecting you now is basically the shield. That's basically what she means. And then we also have the voiceover for the voice lines of the character attacking, like this one.
Flip and fly.
And then we also have this one.
Dancing in the wind.
And then we also have opening chest treasure, falling, and then we have joining party. Literally, I couldn't. Like, oh my gosh, that is so cool, bro. Like, jeez, man. Man, Genshin Impact was my Genshin is just great. Alright, now, you may think that's done right now. No, it's still not done. We also have the ley lines, where you can get this for your characters to level them up, like the Hero's Web being the best. 20,000 XP. And then we also have, boss fights too, like Animal Hypostasis. Whenever they say Animo, like this one, if you know what that is, basically means they have immune attacks, immune things. Like Electro is immune to Electro, Animo is immune to Animo. And then we also have this one, which you can gain Mora, which, in my opinion, sounds cool if you want to get Mora, if you want to be rich. Yeah. Pretty much all that there is. But, yeah. Also another, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, we also have the music, which is pretty cool. I have it off, but I freaking love the music of Genshin Impact, dude. Like, oh my gosh, it's so good. Like, dude, you cannot believe like, Genshin Impact music literally is just similar to Minecraft, and it's just awesome, dude. Like, oh my gosh, the Genshin Impact music is just beautiful. So, yeah, I think that's it for all of the things that made Genshin Impact a great game. All that. So, yeah. Wow, Swift Cat, you forgot one thing. Oh yeah, I do! Oh yeah, the Wonderland. Now, I was so new to this. I know a lot of people don't like the Wonderland, but I enjoyed it. I was playing with a group of friends, and we had a freaking fun time. So, yeah. We can play any game. It's basically Roblox, where you just do all that. And then we also have all this. Like, dude, this is actually the best thing. So, yeah. Would I say it's better than Roblox? Sort of. But yeah, they also have their own battle pass too, and they also have the level up thing as well, cuz why the frick not? So yeah, that is all of that. There is also, oh my gosh, I forgot one more thing. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get this out of the way, but this. So, once you reach level 10, I think, you can be able to play with friends. You can make friends by just requesting to join if they want to join. In order to join the person that you want to join, you have to be the same world level as them. Like, we have joinable only, so you have to be the same world level as them. Like, and also, there's world permissions. These are only for you. Join after approval, allow direct join, which is basically public, and then this one is basically an invite only, and reject join requests if you don't want them joining you, then just reject it, okay? Just reject it. And then we also have the chat, like this. I'm not gonna send it to Kiwi because she'll be like, "Yo, Swiftcat, why are you chatting on me?" Yeah. So, that is everything about Genshin Impact. And what could I say? If it weren't for Genshin Impact, then what would I do? I don't know. But literally the one character that made me love Genshin Impact so freaking much was just Landian. Like, dude, I freaking love Landian so much, dude. Like, honestly, Landian's my #1 favorite character. But Kanich, I definitely need Kanich. But yeah, that's everything about Genshin Impact. If you want to see more videos, go ahead and check out the Genshin Impact videos on the top right and top left. They're really good, and yeah. Bye, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed.